Well, hello and welcome to Montreal. Welcome to Canada, the home of the Villeneuve's father and son, and today the home of free practice.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Okay, you've got race levels of fuel in the car. I want you to drive at representative pace, all right? No hot laps this time.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Programme complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds. Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Canada at the wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest of all in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
Dropped to P20. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Montreal is not only the second largest French-speaking city in the world, but it's home since 1978 to the Canadian Grand Prix. The name Villeneuve looms large over this one, but who can write their own legends today? If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Tsunoda, Leclerc, Max Verstappen, and Hülkenberg, Sainz, Gasly, Bortoleto, and Esteban Ocon, Stroll, Lawson, Franco Colapinto, and Antonelli, Behrman, Fernando Alonso, Jack Doohan and Alex Albon. Hadjar and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box once again, Naomi Schiff. Hi, Gnomes. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. What a track this is. And what a challenge for the drivers this weekend. Long straights, heavy braking zones, and a very green surface to start with.
This happens to be one of the drivers' favorites. It is a low downforce circuit that is fast and flowing, but it is also demanding on the brakes. And be careful, because let's not forget the wall of champions that catches out so many.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
DRS is now available. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Let's go, come on! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to. tyre condition still looking good. Great stuff, you hit that target, really good job. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
Good effort, good strategy execution. I think that was the most we could do with what we have. Good job.
And an award-winning day for Oscar Piastri as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
And it's one thing to win, but to win like that in total dominant style, that was a fantastic drive, and it is not one that we see very often.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. And your winner today, the man from down under, congratulations, Oscar Piastri. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.